Alright people, so let's keep going on here. We got a very old school claw machine. I mean, this is freaking old. I mean, literally, look how old this thing is, but it still works great. And basically, put the quarter in there, turn the crank, and that's it. We got more of the newer claw machines here. This is a Toy Taxi. Got another Toy Taxi here, but then this is a classic, very classic game here, people. Super Mario Brothers. I remember playing this in the laundromat by my house way back in the day. And this is like a genuine Nintendo cabinet. You can see here with the little, I mean, screen's faded out a bit. I mean, I know they'll tweak it and give it a good home and fix it really good. And of course here we got the classic Mario Brothers. Unfortunately, it is out of service right now, which is a freaking shame because, getting one of my most favorite games to play here. Now, this is something I wanted to bring up, and even thanks to John Mamecade, he definitely did help me on this. Now, of course, we're looking at Spy Hunter. Now, a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't know, this is one of the very few games, if not one of the only games, you cannot emulate 100% perfectly. For main reasons why, because you have, you got your buttons right here. You got your fire button and your special weapons button. You got your weapons van button, and of course you got your low high, and you got your pedal. And of course, the sensitivity of the game, the yoke usually needs to be recalibrated. So you really do need, to really service this machine really, really good if you want to play it perfectly. You know what I'm saying? And of course, I gotta show the game that started me off in, gaming itself. Deluxe Space Invaders by Midway, which came out in 1980 by Ballard. And just sitting at this cabinet, people, and if you look at that background, of course, it's a mirrored image, as you can see right there. That's the actual screen where it just, radiates up to the actual background of the screen right there. And of course, moving on here, people, we got Tetris. And of course here, this is Police Trainer. And you got Centipede, as you see right there. And one of my other favorites here, people, Asteroids, with the old school true vector graphics, as you can see right there. And yeah, people, there were no joysticks. You just had your rotate right, left, hyperspace, thrust, and fire. That's all you had to play this freaking game. Another true old school awesome game here, people, Elevator Action. And of course, yes, people, I will play this later. Even though I did a gameplay video of it, I'm going to have to do the actual true gameplay of this. This is a Road Runner. And this is the cabinet itself. As you see right there, just running around like a madman. Got another claw machine right over here, people, and we got Climber, which is out of service. And of course here we have a multi-ultracade right here. Oh wait, is this one of those guys I was talking about earlier? Holy crap!
That's me!
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up? What's up?
What's up, man?
Yeah.
So what you doing over here, man?
I'm playing Bubble Bobble. I remember one of these growing up when my uncle used to work at a swap meet here in Vegas. This is one of the games I was with it, along with King of Fighters '94 for the movie.
Well, yes, we know you're in Vegas, but they don't know who you are, man.
They don't know who I am? Well, if you guys don't know, my name is Crazy. Ah, shit, I died. Alright, so I'm Crazy Cabano, if you guys don't know, on YouTube. I make videos on just like video game pickups, just like, making collection videos, unboxings, just a crazy gamer who goes around in Vegas, buying stuff. Stay, damn it. No. Like,
too much technology, Crazy Cabano. You can't win.
I can't win.
Just play and talk. You can play and talk at the same time. If Steve Benway could do it, so could you.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
So really quick, what got you into gaming in general?
I've been playing games my whole life. The thing that got me to collecting was finding a Nintendo 64 at a Goodwill for like $7. That really got me to like, oh man, if I find this like for such a good price, I want to buy more games. That's like the key thing that got me to collecting games. So I've been collecting for almost about 5 years now, and just been with it ever since. I mean, playing games my whole life, but just starting to collect it made me appreciate it more and more, and you know, to learn new things about it. And when I started with my YouTube channel, and I was able to communicate with other people like who have the same interest. And you know, it's definitely really cool. You know, I love to talk to the people like who are subscribed to me or the people I'm subscribed to. You know, just talking about video games, and you know, where I am now, you know, doing what I love most, collecting games. I mean, I'm a different kind of collector. I like to collect for, you know, different reasons. One, to relive my memories. Two, just to kind of also collect like games of systems that no one really heard about. Like for example, like the 3DO, no one's ever heard about that. The television, the Neo Geo, like absurd kind of stuff like that no one's really ever heard of. And also just because, I mean, it's something I love to spend my money on and invest. I mean, I know some people are like, oh, why do you spend your money on this shit? I mean, hey, you want me to spend it on drugs? Like, oh, no, never mind. So, I mean, it's just like, you know, if you love something, just don't let people try to tell you otherwise. You know, just do what you love to do. And, you know, it's your hard-earned money, so.
Hey, what happened? Come on, round 5?
No, that was like, I was
hey, I'm bad, but I mean, come on, you're making me look good right now.
No, I was to round 11 the other time.
But anyway, yeah, we're gonna continue the tour here, people. I know he could go past round 5. I feel like I'm a distraction, so we'll come back, we can see how far he gets. All right, people, so like I said, so continue on with the tour here. So of course here we got one of the best games that Williams ever put out, in my opinion, and that's Joust. And I mean, honestly, if you don't know this freaking game, you've been living under a rock way too freaking long. I mean, even the you know, the marquee cabinet here, I mean, it's in pristine, almost pristine condition at the way it looks. Like I said, the guys here at Pinball Hall of Fame, they really outdo themselves. They put a lot of, you know, work and time into what they do here. It's really awesome.
Yeah, they definitely take care of their stuff.
All right, and next up here, we got the classic original Donkey Kong cabinet right here. And the screen is mint, people. I mean, wow, that's like a very crisp, clear screen. Marquee looks awesome. The bezel looks amazing. And it's kind of funny here. I don't know if this is a joke here. You might see Miss Pac-Man, but why is there 1943 in here? I don't know what's going on with that one. Unless they had to put a different board in here. I don't know. Some people are going to get bummed to see that. But of course here you got another shooting game, which I don't see the bezel for. So I'm gonna kind of maybe move on to Seal Killer or something. I don't know. Of course, here we got the Nintendo Super System, which I honestly never seen this around before, people. Not even in the wild. And I do apologize for being a little dark. I'm gonna try to show as much of the cab as possible. Of course, here you got Super Mario World, F-Zero, and Super Tennis. Now, of course, the controller itself, it's you can't move it. I mean, it's almost just like a Nintendo controller. But it seems to be a little stiff. So I don't know how, you know, this would be controlled directly with the select start. But it, you know, it's definitely an interesting concept. Maybe for if someone actually built or did this cab with the original Super Nintendo controllers, you know, for the home console, it definitely would be something interesting to see. So I don't know, you know, it's definitely something, yet again, like I said, it's a little more different than what I've seen before. And next up here, people, we have Berts Cubes. This is definitely the sequel to Q*bert, definitely an awesome game, but unfortunately, yeah, that one kind of bit the dust. So hopefully they'll fix that one soon. Then of course here we have Paddle Battle, basically just Pong. As you see right there, you got, you know, little knobs right here. You go left and right. I mean, it's Pong. You really can't go, you know, anywhere, you know, can't go wrong with that. And next up here, people, is the very classic Robotron 2084. And, you know, of course, you got your move stick right there, your fire controller right there. And definitely still one of the best games that Williams has made to date, thanks to Eugene Jarvis. Of course, here you got Turkey Shoot. And this is definitely a different game, to say the least. I might show some gameplay of this in a little bit, and we'll talk more about it. Now, of course, here you have Bally's Roadrunner. Now, when you look here, people, if you can't see it too well, it'll be lit up when you start it up. There's a bunch of cars here, and if you see, if I can move it a little bit, well, I can't. But basically, you know, it's an old school game that was made in October of 1971, and you know, it's a racing game, but it's definitely a lot more different than you would think it is. And a shame here, and this is one I wish they would have working here, people, is Tempest. Yet again, one of those games I feel that you can't emulate perfectly unless you have a spinner. You know, it's definitely an awesome, awesome game. And of course here we have Defender, another awesome game here. And this is the game that will just kick your butt, and it's unrelenting because somehow, you know, with MAME you could go left and right, but C you can only go up and down. You know, of course you could reverse it and go back. You got your thrust fire, you know, and all that good stuff there. And of course here we have the classic Punch Out by Nintendo. You see the control scheme here, I do apologize. And next up here we got Kick from Bally, which is at the moment not working. Of course here we got a Prop Cycle. I've never seen this cabinet before. You see this gentleman right here. Basically, just in a prop cycle, just doing some crazy stuff here. Okay, keep on going here, people. We got Skipper. And of course, we got a really awesome game here, Attack from Mars. And if you guys and gals have played this game, you know what I'm talking about. It's a very awesome game. Of course, here we got 8-Ball Deluxe. Black Knight 2000, Junkyard, of course you got Xenon from Bally, of course here you got Strikes and Spares, kind of like an updated version from one of the other pinball games I showed you earlier, people. You get, I guess, 10 balls to get your frames in, and this is made by Gottlieb. You can play a full game for only 50 cents, it's pretty cool. And yet again, people, one of those games I wish, you know, they made a controller for just for this game, and that is Paperboy. And the Paperboy itself is one of those games you can't emulate, people, because, of course, with the controller here, you know, we want to go fast, you go this way. And you got your control button here, as you can see. I mean, still one of those games that's, you know, a hell of a lot of fun to play. And, of course, here you got Creature from the Black Lagoon. And next up, people, we have Meteor. One of the best games, in my opinion, people, that's the Twilight Zone. I mean, this stuff is, you know, it's got magnets, flippers, all kinds of crazy stuff going on here. And of course, you got that lighted plunger ball. Ooh. See, and it even glows and changes different color. That's like really freaky. And next up here, we got you know, old school game, kind of in the 80s frame, and this is like a, you know, ice hockey game. We would really call it ice hockey game. It's more like can't think of the name of it right now, but I do apologize for that. But this is a real nice little hockey game that I played when I was a kid. A couple games aren't working, which is kind of a sad thing here. You got a Black Hole from Gottlieb and Haunted House, and this is a nice little mini table here, which is for Super Mario Mushroom World. Last time I was here, it was working. And next up, we got Revenge from Mars in 3D, and this is cool, people, because it's not only, you know, it's one of the only games that I know of that, when this first came out, incorporated video gaming with pinball. Now, of course, Baby Pac-Man and Granny Gator, if I'm not mistaken, if that's the game, kind of incorporated the same thing. But this is one of those games that, you know, it's definitely near and dear to my heart. Definitely an awesome game. And next up, people, we have Spy Hunter. It's an okay pinball game. I played it a bit. It's alright. Not the greatest game. I know they wanted to cash in on the success of it. And this was released by Bally in October of 1984. And next up here, people, we got Super Mario Brothers, the pinball game, which is definitely, you know, one I don't remember them ever putting out, to my knowledge, back in those days. You can take a look at the table here. And next up, people, we have Twin Rifle. Of course, this is one of those classic shooting games. Of course, when you start it up, it lights up. And let me just zoom back here for a second. I do apologize for that one. But yeah, there's more of this stuff here. Let me continue on with the tour, people.